Oh, yes. We can have, let's, everybody just like out breath. Yes, it's a thing. It's a thing that we have, that we can do or be or have or something. Yes. Yeah, let's do that. That feels good. Well, yeah, eliminate some anxiety. Whew, whew. Yeah, because that's where anxiety really gets you, where it's like, oh, my anxiety's in a corner and it's like kind of dark over there, and it's like can't really touch it, and it's scary. But yeah, you bring light to it, and that's just like one of the things that's existing, right? So, according to me, so. So yeah, well, we can provide ourselves with /IT channel / you can channel / it can be channeled by whatever spirits are here, that we can eliminate some anxiety. Also worth saying, sometimes, and this is popular to say in like therapy circles, but it's also really useful, that anxiety and excitement are like often the same or very similar physical sensations with different mental interpretations.
Can you repeat that? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, any therapy person can say this to you, but I will say it anyway. Anxiety and excitement are very, very similar bodily sensations with different mental interpretations.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can see if that's true for you. Maybe it's not. Then there's terror, which is like, I'm talking mostly about anxiety. I'm not talking about trauma, but like just for armchair purposes. I don't have an armchair, but anyway, we can eliminate it, and it can be excitement as well as anxiety. And don't feel any pressure either to be fully illuminated. It can be in darkness too, if you want. So just presenting all the options, because I'm being a little bit of a smartass, but yeah, let's enter a space where we can go within, comfortably. Yeah, we'll have another little moment where I narrate something from the inner realms, the misty inner realms. And that's literally, this is going to be an anxiety alert. So we'll be in that field of anxiety alleviation. So if you feel anxious, that's completely expected. If you feel less than illuminated, that's also completely expected. We're illuminating currently. So for those of you who are into pure channeling, you don't have to listen to anything else. You can just like experience the vibration. But I'll continue speaking because it can be useful. So oftentimes it's kind of ruminating on what's not done. That's like classic, normal, non-traumatic anxiety. What is to be done? What are my resources to do it with? Are they adequate to the occasion? And if not, how can I make them more? Etc., etc. Worth saying probably is that private anxiety is almost always also a shared anxiety and relates to all beings living on this planet, ultimately. So for our present purposes, you don't have to know if this is your feeling or just an ambient feeling, a feeling of a loved one. It can all be illuminated in similar fashion. If you feel like being literal about it, you can envision a light welling up from within your being, from a place inside you which is deeper than your anxiety. There's a light or a clarity or simply an accessibility, an acceptance. Which is shining a light in and through your anxiousness. And perhaps allow yourself some long and full out breaths. You don't have to know what they're for. They can just happen. They can be on your behalf. They can be on behalf of someone that you know and love, or on behalf of the collective. Simply some deep out breaths. To allow this moment to be one moment among many rather than something that dominates everything, which is what anxiety does. So just recalling that this moment is not a prison, it's not a puzzle, it's a space of freedom, and it's one space among many other spaces. This is one of many moments. And as we illuminate the anxiety that keeps us trapped in this moment, we can relax into awareness that there are other moments. And also illuminating this moment spreads light to all the others. The channels are open. The anxiety illuminator continues to function. It's not trademarked, it's in the public domain, it's free technology. For everybody to use. And as we share this, and as we breathe together, literally or metaphorically, there's a chance for mutual illumination. Again, if you're feeling literal, this could be a light from deep within or a light from the heavens, visualized or experienced. And the classic insight that I am not what I feel may be helpful. I am more than what I feel. I honor my feelings. And that honoring comes from a self which is greater than any particular feeling. So that even in moments of great anxiety, there's a sense in which you hold yourself, even if you have no awareness of holding or being held. It remains true. The anxiety illuminator continues to function normally. Whether you experience some relief or some exaggeration of the anxiety, either or neither is acceptable. All movement is good, regardless of direction. In this moment anyway, all movement is good. And perhaps in other moments too. And although I wish we could stay in this for a much longer time because I'm really enjoying it, I'll suggest that the movement of the anxiety illuminator is finding a resting place. If you feel like doing something, I suggest pouring yourself into your socks or shoes or bare feet. Just really letting yourself settle into your feet. Because when we deal with anxiety, we kind of get bunched up in the belly or the chest. So just to consciously move that into the feet, into the earth, I recommend. And you can allow yourself some more hearty out breaths if you feel like it. Into the feet. And having successfully illuminated our anxiety without necessarily worrying about a solution or an endpoint or whose anxiety it was, just accepting that there has been movement, that the movement is good. It can move to the feet and into the earth. Thank you for using the anxiety illuminator. It takes great pleasure in being used, whatever it is. And you can use it whenever you like. It's a device which is always available. I do not hold a patent on it, but maybe I should. Speaking about profiting. um, anyway, yeah, I'll invite us back to the ability to use words and stuff. And if you're, I mean, I'm using words, but if you're not me, then I don't know. Yeah, I'm still very giggly. That's my report.